Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Ockwell-Smith. Welcome to my latest SOS parenting video. Today I want to talk to you about why I believe you should give all children over the age of 1 a bedtime snack to improve their sleep. So what do I mean by a bedtime snack? Well, first of all, let's talk about what it is and what it isn't. So it's something quite nutritious. I don't mean giving them a biscuit or something like that isn't particularly nutritious and doesn't help in any way. So a bedtime snack is something that I would give to make sure that the child wasn't hungry during the night and also to tank them up on nutrients that are really good for sleep. So I'd be looking for a snack to have a good mix between carbohydrates and proteins, and also if they contained a good source of magnesium or tryptophan, these things that we're known to help sleep. So my favourite bedtime snack, I have two. One is porridge or oatmeal. If you can dice up some banana on that, that's really good, and maybe a sprinkling of mixed seeds, things like chia seeds, and that's really good for the magnesium. The other snack that I really like is toast, whole meal or whole wheat. If a baby is young, then they shouldn't be having too much wholemeal stuff. It fills them up too much. There's too much fibre. But just once a day, it's quite good to have wholemeal or whole wheat toast or bread. And then on top of that, I would have something like mashed avocado, a bit of cheese, mashed banana, or something similar. The other thing that's really, really good on there is nut butter. So my favourite nut butter would be an almond butter, either one that you've made or the sort of thing you buy in a health food store rather than in a supermarket. So the amount that I would give would be a sort of a similar amount to that they would have at breakfast, but probably slightly smaller amount. And initially when you first give it, they probably won't eat it, so don't worry about that. But do remember I said this is for over 1-year-olds. If you're weaning a baby, this is something for in the future. So we're talking toddlers and preschoolers and older children. So I would give a bedtime snack for a few reasons. So that it firstly mops up any hunger, so they're not going to be waking up hungry in the night. Secondly, it's a really good way to get sleep-inducing with sleep-friendly nutrients into them. And finally, it's a good sort of step to add to a bedtime routine to really solidify the activities you're doing in the evening. Now, I would give a bedtime snack right at the very start of the bedtime routine. So before you go to the bathroom to give them a bath or brush their teeth or anything like that, well before they get into their pajamas or you start reading a storybook. So it's kind of like almost the precursor to the bedtime routine starting. Now, I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but I would recommend giving a bedtime snack around about 7 p.m.ish. That would have an aim of getting the child to sleep about 7:45, 8 p.m. There's much more in timings and my suggested timings for toddler and preschooler sleep in the second edition of the Gentle Sleep book if you're interested. But I would offer this about 7 p.m. Now, of course, that does mean it's probably a slightly earlier dinner time than many are used to, which sometimes means that the whole family doesn't eat together temporarily. But if it helps better sleep, I think it keeps everybody happier and you can have all your other meals together. But if I'm giving a bedtime snack about 7, what I would probably be aiming for is dinner sort of around 5:30, 6-ish. After dinner, I'd have lots of playtime, lots of activity, and then focus on giving the bedtime snack at about 7 p.m. with a sleep onset time of about 7:45 or 8 p.m. And initially when you offer a bedtime snack, they probably won't eat it. They probably won't be interested. They'll probably throw it on the floor. And I would say that's okay. Obviously, there's wastage issues. I have a dog, so we don't really have much wastage in my house. But I give them small amounts. It's much better to give them a small amount and give them more if they eat it, rather than giving a whole load and then they end up wasting it all. But very often what you'll find is it takes them maybe, 6 to 8 weeks for them to get used to the bedtime snack and really start eating it. And I certainly wouldn't expect to see an improvement in sleep for a couple of months, but it's a sort of a slow burn. After a couple of months, they start to take the bedtime snack, and at that point I'd hopefully see an improvement in sleep. But it is something you have to be very consistent in doing. Far too many parents I found will try something for sleep and it has no impact, or they won't eat it and they'll give up after 2, 3 or 4 nights. It doesn't work like that. Be consistent, keep giving it, and fingers crossed you'll see an improvement in sleep in a month or 2's time. I hope you found that interesting. If you would like any more tips about baby, toddler, preschooler sleep, do check out the Gentle Sleep book. The brand new second edition is the one that has coloured stars and it says revised and updated on the cover. If it doesn't have coloured stars and it doesn't say revised and updated, then you have the old first edition. I'd really recommend sending that one back because the revised edition is a very different book. But lots more tips that don't require sleep training to help baby, toddler and preschooler sleep. And if you'd like more general parenting tips, please do hit that subscribe button. I post a new video to here every Wednesday. I hope that helped. Thanks, bye.